Imagine this. You're driving home one night. Rain pouring down, headlights barely cutting through the storm. Suddenly, bam, you spin out. Car crushed, metal twisted like paper. And yet, you walk away. Not just alive, completely unharmed. Sounds like the opening scene of a superhero movie, right? But this isn't Marvel. This actually happened to a man named Dallas Thompson, a fitness trainer from Bakersfield, California. Doctors said there was no way he should have survived, but somehow he did. No broken bones, no blood, just alive. And here's where things get weird. He claimed he had visions. Not the "I saw a light at the end of the tunnel" kind. Nope. He said he saw the hollow earth. Dallas wasn't the first to say Earth might be hollow, but his story had a twist. He said there were actual openings, giant entrances at the North and South Poles that could take you inside. According to him, deep below us are lush lands, glowing skies, and civilizations that make our surface world look like amateur hour. He even wrote a book called Cosmic Manuscript. Fun fact, the book is almost impossible to find now, which of course makes conspiracy fans scream, "Cover up!" Dallas even announced he would lead an expedition. Picture it, grab your backpack, buckle up your hiking boots, straight into the North Pole. Bold? Yes. Reckless? Definitely. Intriguing? Oh, you bet. But before the expedition could happen, his book vanished, media appearances stopped, and Dallas himself just faded. Mysterious disappearance? Or maybe someone told him to keep quiet. Now, here's the wild part. Hollow Earth isn't just fringe YouTube territory. Back in the 1600s, Edmond Halley, yup, the Halley of Halley's Comet, suggested Earth might be hollow. His theory? Earth was like a Russian nesting doll, multiple spheres inside spheres, all spinning. Fast forward to the 1800s, John Cleves Symmes Jr., an American Army officer, took things even further. He was so convinced the Earth was hollow that he tried to convince Congress to fund an expedition. Imagine standing before Congress today saying, "Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like millions of dollars to go find a giant hole at the North Pole." Yeah, they'd laugh you out of the room. And back then, they still said no. But hey, at least people listened. Some explorers claimed they actually saw entrances. Take Admiral Richard Byrd, a U.S. Navy officer. In 1947, he allegedly flew over the North Pole and saw not endless ice, but lush green land. Some say his plane was guided down by flying craft into an underground civilization. Mainstream historians roll their eyes. Fake journals, they say. But conspiracy theorists whisper, what if the real logs were swapped out? Because, let's be real, if a Navy admiral found an underground city, do you think the government would let him blog about it? Yeah, probably not. Then there's Olaf Jansen, a Norwegian sailor. He and his father claimed they sailed through an Arctic entrance. Inside, they discovered a land with giant people, strange fruits, and a glowing inner sun. They stayed for years before returning to the surface. When Olaf told people, they laughed, called him crazy, which, fair enough.
Giant people under the earth does sound like a bad fantasy novel. But Olaf, he swore it was true until the day he died.
It's not just sailors and explorers. Ancient myths also speak of underground realms. Hindus describe Shambhala, Tibetans speak of Agartha. Native American legends tell of hidden lands beneath the earth. Civilizations of advanced beings, spiritually evolved, sometimes even gods. The fascinating part? Completely different cultures, worlds apart, sharing similar stories. Coincidence? Or echoes of something real? So, where's the proof? Conspiracy theorists say Antarctica. The entrances, they claim, are heavily guarded. The Antarctic Treaty bans private exploration. Official reason? Protect the environment. Unofficial reason? They're hiding hollow Earth. Then comes the UFO twist. Some believe flying saucers don't come from space at all. They emerge from inside the Earth. So, forget warp drives. They're just taking the underground express elevator. Makes sense, except for the whole cow abduction thing. Still a mystery. So here's the big question. What if Dallas Thompson was right? What if Admiral Byrd's secret journals weren't just stories? And what if Olaf Jansen really did sail into another world beneath our feet? If Hollow Earth exists, it wouldn't just change science. It would shatter history books, rewrite religion, and prove that humanity has never truly known its own planet. Think about it. Civilizations, advanced beings, endless lands glowing under hidden skies. If that's real, what else have we been kept from knowing? But maybe the truth isn't even the point. The real power of Hollow Earth is the curiosity it ignites. It makes us wonder, what if the world is stranger, bigger, and far more magical than we were ever taught? And if you ask me, that question alone is worth exploring. So tell me, if Hollow Earth was proven real tomorrow, what's the first thing you'd do?